The Arrows Podcast is brought to you by Triumph Protective Coatings, which is a flooring company specializing in concrete polish, epoxy flooring systems, micro cement, and self leveling concrete. They speak Spanish and they offer awesome customer service. And you could reach them on Instagram, Triumph_coatings. Looking them up on Facebook, Triumph Protective Coatings. You can email them, triumphprotectivecoatings@gmail.com. You can call them or text them at 666-436-4702. And if you use promo code ARROWSUP, you get 15% off on your next flooring project. So reach out to them, and they will take care of all your flooring needs. There's a podcast. On this episode, I have Harry. We talk about baseball. We close out the MLB season that was. He gloats a lot of it about the Dodgers winning the World Series. So we recap the World Series, talk about free agency, and just what to expect over the next few years for the Dodgers. And some parade stories. So, all in all, a good way to end the pod in terms of the baseball season. As we say goodbye to 2024, we congratulate the Dodgers and their fans for a title well earned, well deserved. So, by the time you hear this, Donald Trump would have won the presidency, and he is the elect president, and we're going to see a lot of divisive talk, and I think it's important to remember that as a country, it's the beauty of the United States is that we don't have to agree with everything. We don't have to agree with everybody, but we're united. And what makes the United States the greatest country in the world is the fact that there can be two ideas under one government, and they can coexist. And over the last 10 years or so, it seems like discourse and disagreement is not allowed, but it should be allowed, and we should bring it back. And we should be leaders in disagreeing with each other, but have the same common goal of wanting the best for the country. And wherever you land on the Trump support system, I think that the greatest thing that he's done this time around is surround himself with people that don't just agree with him blindly, but people that are not afraid to disagree with him, people that are not afraid to say, hey, I think you're wrong here. And he's also empowering those people to do good things. So it was a great night for the United States, for democracy, because I think if had Kamala won, I think we would have been in trouble in terms of the type of country that we would have gone from the censorship and all the crazy stuff going on at the border. But anyway, not a political pod, but just wanted to put that out there since it's going to be everywhere. And I didn't want to act like the election didn't happen. But here's a conversation with Harry, our last pod of the year in terms of baseball, unless something crazy happens in free agency. But yeah. Here's a pod. Here we go.
Did you watch the Red Sox play? The movie, the Netflix.
I did, yeah.
Okay. Good or bad, maybe. So.
I mean, I'm always gonna like that kind of stuff because that team was so awesome. So any new story, I'm always gonna enjoy it. I wish they would have interviewed more people for it.
What was your favorite story?
I like that they hit
that you haven't heard. Sorry, that you haven't heard.
Oh, that I haven't heard.
that you've never heard? That it was like a.
Mm, that I hadn't heard.
I like the one when they clinched and they went to go celebrate in the bar.
Okay, that was cool.
That was my favorite.
Probably when they went out when they started going out as a team and they were in Baltimore and they
Mm.
tell Johnny Damon like the Red Sox never come out.
Well, that's
And
kind of well, that's kind of where ours started, no? Where mine started.
yeah, yeah. Um, but I like that they hit the Normar part because I think one of the things from the
I
documentaries
didn't
that
I,
I've
I didn't
seen,
think it was that bad, but now with the
yeah,
documentary, I was
it
like,
was
whoa.
yeah, it was really bad. It was really bad, but it was also really shocking when he got traded. And
No, no wonder he hasn't gone back to work. So
yeah, yeah,
it all makes sense now.
it's why he's if you have no idea what happened, you would think Nomar is a lifelong guy,
Oh yeah, yeah,
and
100%.
it's one of those things that I saw. So I remember how weird it was and how bad it was, but HBO had the reverse of the Curse of the Bambino that came out like
Yeah,
'05, and that one was cool because that one was like fans' perspective, and they interviewed fans like lifelong
yeah.
Bucks fans who had seen like '86 and the '70s and all, like it was old people getting interviewed for that. So that one's cool. You had the 4 days in October that ESPN did, the 30 for 30.
I didn't like it.
And yeah, that one is
It was too generic.
yeah. Um, and so this one was cool because you got um like pretty much like the part that always gets ignored, the how it came about. Because I think a lot of times '03 gets forgotten, but '03 is part of that '04 team because that's what made '04 um such a desperate moment, but also going down '03 after experiencing 2003 was like oh my god, we were so close. That was our one chance. Um Grady Little getting interviewed, and he like you could tell that like he
Felt uncomfortable.
yeah did not want to like participate. I thought it was cool that that they got Pedro there. Um, so I mean, I wish we would have gotten perspective from like Nomar. I wish he would have kind of been part of that.
Nah,
I
he
can see
wouldn't. He
why
wouldn't.
I can see why he declined that.
Yeah.
Uh, It would have been cool to see the Yankees from that standpoint. I know they had Gary Sheffield and they had Joe Torre, but it would have been interesting to see from the Yankee side. But they were never going to do that.
No.
Um, it was so, but it was cool. I think overall, even though I wish you would have had bigger the the Mannies there to talk, I thought it was cool that they got pretty much everybody else to chime in. Like I
Yeah,
don't,
I was just glad it wasn't generic. That's all.
yeah,
Like I was like, okay, cool. We got some stories. We got some small stories here and there.
right, yeah,
But
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, the Schilling Pedro stuff was cool
yeah,
because you felt that tension, especially because Pedro doesn't come back and Schilling ends up winning the '07 title with the Sox as well. So that like that was kind of interesting.
and then he went away to the Diamondbacks.
Yeah, yeah.
Or no,
Um,
he didn't go away to the Diamondbacks. He came back.
right, right.
He had came back from the Diamondbacks.
Yeah. Um,
Well,
so
the
yeah,
reason I was asking you is
yeah.
because I know part of the rundown is like talking about the World Series
Right.
and the intensity that was coming from that we saw in that documentary, and compared to the playoffs, in my eyes, I think I think the fans got the short end of the stick here. I don't think the playoffs were as exciting as people were making it seem. I think I texted you before even the Yankee series started with the Dodgers. Like it's gonna end in five, and you're like, or people are like, no, it's gonna go 7. I'm like, no, we're. I think the Padres, like we talked about earlier in the year, Padres Dodgers was the World Series,
Yeah.
and then everything else. I think that the rest of the playoffs were like lackluster at most.
Yeah, well, I mean, we were pretty on it in terms of the Yankee run because we saw how fraudulent that was going to be,
Oh yeah,
and we said it when we previewed the wild card stuff that
yeah,
the only chance we were going to have a good AL side of the bracket was if Baltimore was going to be good. They weren't.
hmm
And if Houston was going to be able to kind of muster up a final run, and they
yeah,
and once both teams got eliminated, we both said, "Well, this is the Yankees are going to come out of this,
hmm
and we can make a case for KC. We can make a
Well,
case
we were trying
for
to make a case for all of
yeah,
them, and
for Cleveland, and we can try, and we can whatever." But the Yankees were going to get there, and when we did the preview of the World Series, that was my big. I was so frustrated because they were propping up the Yankees to be this team, and it was like they're
yeah,
not that good. I know they're here, and you got to give them credit for getting there, and you could only beat whoever's in front of you. So we can't get on them for having an easy time to the World Series, but we also can't think that they're world beaters just because they beat two teams. And it became pretty obvious in game 2 of the World Series that
yeah,
the Dodgers were in a different world because at least to me, game 1 was close and you had the like monumental
Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman moment where that's going to live on forever. And that's going to be whenever they do the montage of the greatest moments in playoff World Series history, him raising the bat, like that's going to live on forever. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
what's a bobblehead next year?
Yo, yeah.
Just
Yeah.
just previewing it before even it gets leaked.
Save your money now because that's going to
Yeah,
be a hot ticket. But it's one of those moments that lives on, but it was a close game. It was a close
yeah,
game. And at least for me, I thought the Dodgers were better. They had the better team. They had the better. They had the a hotter bullpen, even though the Yankee bullpen was pretty good, and they were actually not that bad in the World Series. But the question that I had for the Dodgers is, can they overcome the moments when it gets tight? Because that's where the Dodgers had failed before. It wasn't that they weren't good
oh
enough.
yeah,
It was just the moment got too big for them. And Mookie was better than he was in years past.
it's decent.
Otani
Yeah,
wasn't all that great. I mean, Otani wasn't all that
was
great.
hurt.
Um, and then Muncy, who had a really good NLCS, was bad in the World Series. So you kind of were like, oh man, like, is the moment going to be too big for them? And after the Freddie home run, game 2 kind of solidified everything.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking, like, I think this is over. Because I
Well,
didn't
I
think the
text you at
Dodgers.
3-0, no? Or 2-0. I forget when I think it was 2-0 when I texted you. No, this is over.
Yeah. Because I thought like at 2, I just didn't think the Yankees were good enough to overcome a 2-0 deficit.
I just think Garrett Cole was everything. After the Garrett Cole star got eliminated, it was a free for all.
Right. Yeah.
I don't think the rotation was that well. Yeah, game 1, and I think you talked about it. I think we saw him pull him too early in game 1, and then in game 5 we saw him
Right.
keep it too late. And like I
But
said,
this
the
is
man.
But this is Aaron Boone. This is
That's what I'm saying. Now he's I don't like the guy. I never have liked the guy.
right. Right.
I think he had a part of losing the series. I'm surprised he still has a job.
Well, as a Red
Um,
Sox fan, I hope he stays forever.
right. Um, but I think it was just lackluster, man. Yeah, my team came up on top, of course, great. But I'm not getting paid the big bucks to be here to brag about the Dodgers.
Right. Right.
Just to talk about it. I just think it was overhyped. I kind of lost total respect for the pregame guys and all the experts because they're trying to hype us up so bad with this series.
See, but that was their job. That's
No,
what
no,
they
I
had.
get it, but like somebody with eyes that's not drunk is like, okay, cool. The Dodgers are world beaters. They scored so many runs in the
Yeah.
first 3 rounds. They beat the best team. They beat the best team in the playoffs other
Yeah.
than themselves.
Right.
Like what is it? What else is there to prove? I thought the winner, like we talked about then, the winner of that series was going to win the whole thing. The Padres Dodgers.
Yeah. If you're the Padres, you have to be kicking yourself right now because
Oh yeah,
you had the Dodgers down and you just choked.
yeah.
And I I think it was amazing to see the growth as well of Dave Roberts. Dave Roberts before our eyes became a better manager than what he has been. And he's talked about it.
So so is he a Hall of Famer because of his accolades, or is he a Hall of Famer because
Who?
of
Dave
of
Roberts?
him, Dave Roberts,
Accolades as what? As a
or
manager?
as manager? Two
Mm,
World Series titles, multiple divisions, or is it because of his
I think he needs
greatness?
at least two more.
No, I'm just saying, like some of the best managers out there, Joe Torres,
Right.
um, what is it, Tommy La Russa,
See, but I
some of
feel
the
like Dave Roberts this year became a good manager. Like before our eyes, Dave Roberts became a guy that you're like, oh, okay, I trust him. Like it took him this entire time, and he's been with the Dodgers what 9 years now.
yeah,
It took him till this year to figure out the balance of feeling and the what's on the sheet. Um, Last year, we don't even have to go that far. Last year,
yeah,
in Game 5, when he goes up to talk to what's his name, Trayton.
Training, yeah.
Yeah,
No, that
when he
was no,
yeah, it
this
was,
this series.
yeah, Game 5. When he
Yeah,
went to talk to him,
you
and
said last year. That's why I was like, wait.
no, I'm saying if we were to go a
Oh,
year
okay.
ago he pulls him,
He pulls him. Yeah,
and this year he goes up, he checks on him, and you kind of realize, okay, yeah, he's over 37 pitches, but I think he's got enough. In
yeah,
years past, that's not a conversation. Years past, he makes a call to the bullpen. He said he pulls him, and it's like this year he learned I got to ride my guys and I got to trust what I see a little more. And it's what Earl Hershiser talked about. That the one thing he told Dave Roberts was trust your eyes a little more, and it's what we saw from Dave Roberts. So heading into next year, the question mark that the Dodgers had, where it was like, can is Dave Roberts going to screw it up? You kind of remove that, and all of a sudden the Dodgers become an even scarier team because you they get the monkey off their backs, not only of winning the World Series, not only of Dave Roberts um, having a good run because he did, but you also and the one thing that was interesting is how many dudes who were in the 2020 team reference the 2020 title.
yeah,
And it was interesting that so many of them were like, they said all this about 2020, but what are they going to say now? And it was one of those like, oh man, that was in you guys' head. The fact
yeah.
that everybody was calling it the Mickey Mouse title and blah blah blah. it's almost like they got vindicated for 2 titles in 1, and so now I
I
do
think
believe
they just become scarier, man.
well, that's what I'm saying, I think now I do
They
believe
won a title with not even full strength.
yeah.
They were missing what, three Cy Young guys,
Yeah, with almost no starting
one
pitching.
MVP, one MVP.
Now, the question for the Dodgers becomes actually, let's stay with the World Series before we move.
Yeah,
You called it. Freddie Freeman was gonna be the MVP.
and 5 games.
Um, and I was telling everybody Harry had said Freddie Freeman. Um,
He just had so much. Like, I don't remember if I said it. I think this is more of a my instinct type of thing. Some of the things I say here, it just comes out of the heart. And I don't remember it,
right.
so just throwing it out there. I just had a feeling that he was just trying to vindicate himself. He was trying to like say he's been hearing all these people talk. Oh, this is Otani's team. This is
Mhm.
Betts' team. Where's Freeman at?
Yeah.
And we forget that in 2021
He was the
he
guy.
carried it. Yeah, he was the guy. He was the guy that took him all away. We forget how dangerous he is.
Yeah.
And we saw that bat light up and I was like, whoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
And just
He
imagine. And he
was
wasn't even at full strength. We find out that he had a bad rib too.
yeah.
So it's like it's just the heart of baseball players, and I think it's time to give the guy his flowers, man. I think he he's as good as people don't say he is, or people didn't say he was. He's really good.
Yeah.
Um, Otani had a really bad series. It was on top of the injury. It was just it was hard to watch.
You
But
think
I
he was
think
pressing? Like, you think he was just
well,
trying to
the
do
first
too
part,
much?
yeah, I thought he was pressing early on before the injury,
Yeah.
and then I think he was in the lineup just for his presence, like later in the
Oh yeah.
series.
Oh yeah. 100%.
There was no like
Yeah.
they didn't expect anything from him.
Yeah.
Like if they got a hit, it was a hit. If they got a walk, it was a walk, whatever.
Yeah.
But I think it was more of a presence. Betts played really well. The surprising part of this whole series was Walker Buehler, man. We thought he was he
Oh,
was dead
yeah.
in a grave and
Yeah.
his career was over. I remember we were talking in the season that he could barely reach like mid 90s, and now he's figured it out, I guess.
Yeah.
And I think that kind of says a lot. I was telling my wife the same thing. I was like, "There's regular season players and just postseason players,
Yeah.
and this guy's a freaking postseason player. Like he
Yeah.
doesn't matter how bad this guy does. If it's a big game, he comes to play." Derek, remember Derek Jeter? Derek Jeter, I don't remember anything for a regular season. It was all postseason. And I don't know. Did you get tired of this whole like Fox thing? A Rod and Derek
Oh
Jeter picking the Yankees every single time, no matter what, and just going against the Dodgers for the whole playoffs.
no,
And
honestly,
Poppy,
I love it because I think it's I wouldn't have believed Jeter had he's picked the Dodgers at any moment. Jeter is a Yankee.
I would respect them more.
Yeah,
I think you have to. I think at this point in his career, he has to put his journalism hat on and not his Yankee hat on. But then again, we've seen the time and time again. Back when he was in the Marlins, he gave away a bunch of players to the Yankees. So uh, A Rod is A Rod. I don't care what he said. But
yeah.
big shout out to Poppy. Poppy, total professional.
The Yankees lose.
Total professional. Total professional picking. He sometimes he was outrageous. I think he was the superstar of the show. He
See,
is
but
a
I
superstar. Of
think
this.
the four of those guys together work really well. I think Kevin Burkhardt does a good job. I think A Rod does a good job. I know you
Burkhardt is good.
and them.
Burkhardt's good.
Um, I think it works, and I think it works because those guys are able to get
We need Pedro next year. Bring Pedro. Pedro, Papi, and Jeter, and
And
a
A-Rod.
5-man table.
You see, it's because those guys. What's cool, I think, where it works is when you get the guys that go talk to them, because everybody wants to go talk to them.
Yeah,
Everybody wants to go talk to Jeter and A-Rod and Ortiz, and that's where it works. That's where you see the magic of that team,
yeah,
because you get a very loose team, or you get guys that are being very like honest about stuff, and
yeah.
that's where I think that kind of stuff works. So I didn't mind the way Fox did it, because everybody was hyped. I had never seen so many Dodger fans be excited for a World Series and how much it meant to beat the Yankees. And
How
that's
about
good stuff.
Dontrelle Willis? How about Dontrelle Willis?
Ancho Willis, he was the only one. The D train. He picked the Dodgers. So
And no matter what, he's like, and I like when they said, "Oh, since you work for them, that's why."
hey, you gotta stay loyal to the checks.
So this is going to be a hard question, and even a hard question for fans out there. Think about it.
Yeah.
Did 2020 mean more than 2024?
Did
You
what?
can't pick one. Did the 2020 title mean more than 2024?
No, 2024 meant more.
Oh man,
2024 meant
Uh,
more.
2020 was the first one since '88.
Yeah, but
2024 is more of a vengeance title, more of a dynasty title, more
no,
of a
but
dynasty creation.
2024 validated 2020.
In
2020
my in my
2020
celebration,
now is important because of 2024. But if you guys
and
would have lost to the Yankees and not won this one, that 2020, the longer you guys go without winning one, the more weird that 2020 title looks.
just imagine it. Just let's use our imagination had a little bit.
Yeah.
2017, 2020, 2024. Is that a dynasty?
Had you won 2017?
Yeah, I was saying 2017 and 2020, 2024.
No, because I feel like you have to win back to back. You have to have a consecutive one for it to be a dynasty. Like, I think the Dodgers will go down as the team of the 2020s, kind of like how the Red Sox were the team of the 2010s.
Yeah.
But the same way we can't call the Red Sox a dynasty, I don't think we can call, or the Braves a dynasty.
Well, Braves are a dynasty of division titles.
I know, but it's not a
Let's get
dynasty
let's
dynasty.
get that back. Let's get those are the facts.
Um,
I guess just a good run, I would say, more
yeah,
of
you guys have had an incredible run.
a franchise dynasty
Right.
type. I don't know how to call it, but it's
You guys
one of
have had a
those
great
the
run, but
core.
yeah. But I don't know if you can. But I think that, at least seeing Dodger fans in my life, this one meant more than the 2020 for sure.
To me personally, 2020 went more.
Okay, but is that because you were there?
No, it just I had never experienced a World Series
That's what I'm
before
saying.
that.
Like, you were
No,
there.
no,
And
just
first one,
experience
no?
a World Series. I have yet to experience a World Series success before that.
Okay.
It was just failure after failure. I saw 17, 18. 18 was just a train wreck. It was just,
Yeah, you
it
ran
was not even
through
something.
a buzzsaw. Yeah.
It's pretty much what happened this year. That kind
Right.
of,
Right.
um, and to me, just 2020 just felt a little bit more, a little bit. 2024, I loved it. I still love it, but I don't have the same feeling for it.
Mm.
I think I had way more emotion because I had a lot of feeling behind it, a lot of frustration, a lot of
And it
losing
was
that we
it
went
was the
through.
same guys that had gone through the losing. That makes sense. Like,
Yeah,
from what I saw, I feel like this one meant more than the 2020.
I think 2024 was more of oh, okay, the Dodgers are here.
Yeah.
They're for
Like it
reals.
validated 2020. Yeah.
No, just this is this is the team to be. This is where to be. This is this is it.
Yeah.
Like there's no like yeah, I was validation, but no validation with 2020. 2020 was I think 2020 was its own title and 2024 was a different title. I think that the meaning behind it, because I guess I can speak as a Dodgers fan. I have other friends that said I think 2020 we celebrated more. 2024 was okay. We're here. We're gonna win more. We're gonna go get 25. We're gonna go 26.
You see, I think 2024 made it okay for Dodger fans to talk about 2020 because Dodger fans, even though you had 2020, a lot of Dodger fans carried the baggage of the of a team that hadn't won before. There was still the like man, like when you guys
Yeah,
lost to the Padres, it was like, oh man, are we gonna lose to the Padres? And once you guys won this one, it was like, yeah, we won titles in 2020 and 2024. So that's why I think 2024 meant more because it made you confident about a title 4 years ago. Where next year, as you go into the playoffs, I think it's a different type of mentality. I don't think you're even if the Padres get better and the Padres go on a run and the Padres going hot, you're gonna face whoever you're gonna face, and you're not gonna be afraid of the Padres or the Mets or the Phillies or whoever else because you're the champion.
and
That's why I think this one means more.
yeah, yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. We have two different takes, but
Yeah.
you know, I guess I had in 2020 I had a different emotion.
Right.
In 2020 or 2020, again, this title is good. It's fresh. It's still here.
Yeah.
I think there was more of a spot to celebrate where everything was open, everything was working. 2020, I was like, okay, cool, we won. Okay, what's next? Are we going to be leaving in 2021? Are we going to be, you know? I
Yeah.
think there's more. I think then it was just like, okay, let's savor it. Let's savor it for what it was in 20. That's kind of where I met it. I saved it a little bit more because I didn't know what the future was.
Right.
2024, I know 2025 is coming around the corner. We might load up, we might not. Who knows? Um, yeah, this as boring as it was, and I've heard it multiple times as boring as it was. I think there was still like nerve wrack. I still had those like, okay, are they gonna come back 5-0 when they went down 5-0 to Garrett Cole? I was like, okay, cool. Let's look into Game 6.
Yeah.
And then I was looking into Game 6, and I was like, okay, cool. We're gonna face Rendon. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be tough. And then hopefully Bueller closed it on Game 7. That's kind of where my mindset was.
Right.
I was like, damn, we should have not thrown a bullpen game in Game 4. We should have gone for the kill, and because it was automatic. When we saw the guys that came out pitch in that game, I was like, okay, cool. Pack your bags. Let's move on to the next day.
Yeah. Hey, I want to ask you, who do you blame, Rizzo or Cole, for the ground out? Who's more at fault for that? You as a former manager.
So I've seen those plays done before, and I actually watched the replay of a few other ones.
Yeah.
And usually Cole goes on the line and they pitch it to him. And they actually no, it's my bad. Sorry. Cole doesn't. Cole don't goes out of the line, gets out of the way. He doesn't come to the play. So pretty much he did it correctly. So I think Rizzo just took the easy way. Usually that play, he picks it up, it just goes to the bag and ends it there.
Right.
And I think it was more like a your fault, my fault type of thing.
Yeah.
But there, I would say for more of a Rizzo thing.
Yeah, because that's what I was saying. Because it looked like when it got hit, Rizzo.
It was taking him to the bag.
Yeah, and it just. But so many were like, "Oh, that's on Cole," and I'm like, I don't know. I feel like that's on Rizzo.
Cole was too far out.
Yeah.
When you look at the replay, he was too close to the mound. Maybe with a jog, it would have been a little closer. but I think that would have been more of a bang bang.
Yeah.
I think Riz it's usually whatever whoever's short of the bag usually takes that one.
Right.
You pick it up and take it to the bag.
Now, another manager question. Um, why didn't and obviously there's no way of knowing why Aaron Boone does or doesn't do something. But I felt like during that whole run, I felt like at some point he should have gone out, or the pitching coach should have gone out just to give Cole a breather, just to like for him to gather himself, because you could just tell he was kind of like getting more frustrated and angry. And at some point, I was thinking like, why doesn't want somebody go and just say, hey, just take a deep breath. We just need one out. We need one out.
Yeah.
We can get out of this. Um, why wouldn't a coach do that? You don't want
Because
to get ahead, or
Aaron Boone is not that type of manager. I don't think he has that trust with his players that he can go out there and say, "Hey, dude, let's get out of this. You got this."
Mm,
Pitching coach, there's not much you could say.
yeah,
Hey, get your shit straight. Again, it's what a minute. A
right.
minute usually doesn't set anything. I know they were talking about in the telecast the whole pitch clock thing. That kind of they blame that because the game is going faster than what it was before. It used to be fast, and now it's faster, 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 faster. Because the pitch clock, there's no timer like reset.
Right.
Like usually in that thing, you would step off, reset, take off your glove, rub the ball down, take your hat off, all that good stuff, and then get back in it. But now that the pitch clock, it makes it go faster. But I just think that Aaron Boone doesn't have the trust in the players,
Mm,
and I think it's the same problem that the Padres had in prior years.
mm,
They're good, but it's just the leadership isn't there. And what we saw in the AL East or the AL in general, we talked about this from the inception of this pod, or not the inception, from the beginning of this year of the podcast.
yeah.
Um, the AL it's a crapshoot. We don't know who's going to come out. It was it was going to be the Yankees, Astros. We saw the Astros say bye bye. So after that, we saw the Yankees. Did they belong there? Probably not. Uh, the best team probably would have been maybe Baltimore. Next best team would be Baltimore, maybe Cleveland.
Yeah.
Uh, but I, with all due respect, I don't think the Yankees had a good run. I think it was just luck, 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 luck. Okay, we ran into this team. This team is not playing. It's playing well, but not world beaters. The Dodgers is round one. The Padres, the Mets were good for what they were.
Right. Right. Yeah.
So that was two good teams, and then the Yankees are like nothing. Like they showed, they pitched. Aaron Judge didn't show up like later, and people were saying he showed up, but he didn't really show up. He didn't face anybody game four.
Yeah.
The game that they went up, they hit off anybody. Pitching was horrible.
Right.
Like pitches they were usually good pitches. They would roll over, pop up. It was a home run because the effect the how effective the pitch was. It wasn't as effective as Bueller throwing it or trying and throwing it or any of these other guys throwing on the pitches.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I were in that situation, it'll be the catcher first, slow it down a little bit, and then I'll come out after. Like, hey, dude, go. Just that quick little okay, slow it down. Or even something, just tie your shoe. Do something small, change it
Right.
up a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, just, at least again, I think the broadcast said it was the whole pitch clock thing. I think that's one of the things I would like to see go away. It was great to see in the playoff because my team was at benefit, but there was a lot of things going on that kill the flow of the game, the pace. These
I
playoff games
thought.
are finishing quick. I
I
missed the
thought.
3.5 hour playoff games.
No, I thought the pace was beautiful. Just created this tense atmosphere. I loved it. It was
Well,
awesome.
yeah, we get the tense atmosphere, but we don't get the. I don't think we get to feel the whole game. We don't get to. There's no feel in the game. It's just okay. It's going. It's going. It's going. It's going. It's going. It's going. And then
I
okay, it's game
disagree. On
over.
the contrary, I think there's everything has purpose now. Where before you could do like it, an inning would last 45 minutes, and like 20 minutes of those are like nothing happened, or five times throwing to the bag, and you're just like, bro, come on, like.
Well, I don't. That's something that I don't want to see it go away. The two throws to the bag is perfect. Let's keep it. That's one of the rules I would like. I just think the pitch clock has to just either get extended a little bit more,
Yeah, maybe
or
extended in the playoffs. I can see that. I can get
yeah,
behind
it's
that.
just
Maybe at
something
15 seconds.
because the things are more important. The pitches are more important. Everything's more important.
Yeah.
Everything's getting magnified. Sometimes it's like there was a couple of times that the pitch com wasn't working, and then we caught that the pitch com wasn't working, and guys were getting dinged for that. And it's like, dude, it's the pitch com not working.
Yeah.
And I think John Smoltz goes, hey, then just go. Why don't you just go with the signs with the fingers? Like, why are you still going with that?
Yeah.
Like, you're killing the pace of the game. You're killing your whole pace by not
Right.
thinking about it.
Yeah.
So,
Um. So Dodgers are champions. This is what, the eighth title.
are the champions,
Yeah.
the
Those,
champions, not
yeah. They're the
champions,
champions. Yeah. They're the
the
champions
champions.
of the
Thank you.
2024
And my name is
season.
Champ, by the way.
Sure. You can get somebody to call you that. Um,
I did.
and so as we look ahead, the 2024 season, we had to.
Don't take this away from me, please. Don't take it away
No,
from me.
hey, the floor is yours. Tell us, talk to us.
No, I'm just saying, don't take it away from me. It's a
You're,
title.
you're the champ, and you'll be the champ until you get beat.
February,
Yeah.
March.
Um, but the season that we had, how would you classify the season as a whole that we just had?
Very competitive. It's a very competitive. I love the season format. Everybody playing everybody. The playoffs still need some work. We still need to go away from this format that we have, even though we got two number one seeds. But did we really get two number one seeds? Not really. We got one number one seed and one number one A seed.
You see, I disagree. I think we got two number one seeds. The problem was the American League wasn't as good as the National League. So I think anybody that would have came off of the American League was gonna get completely demoralized by the NL.
But in baseball, if you want to create some type of excitement. I think the best excitement would be NLDS. All five games are played at home. If you're the number one seed, you deserve all your playoff games to be at home.
See, I can get
If
behind that.
if you want the revenue, go be number one. Why are
Yeah,
you playing? Why are you playing for number one seed if you're not
I
really getting
agree.
much out of it?
Yeah, I agree. I think I said that before. Like I agree with you.
Yeah,
That makes sense. Um, so you like
the
the
wild card
season?
series should be 0-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, the regular season was great. Regular season was great. Um, I think it's just the postseason the one that needs a little bit more work. Um, the shift was great. No shift. Sorry, not the shift, but no shift was great.
Yeah, I
We
agree.
got to see a lot of players just come back to normal. We got to see a lot of hits. We got to see a lot of, even though some teams cheated and Dodgers shifting a little bit more to the right or to the left,
Yeah.
or shifting too early. I don't think they've ever been watching that. Um, but I don't know how more you can make it competitive. I think the regular season is perfect how it is.
Mhm.
Um, maybe another thing maybe I would change is any foreign series, put it somewhere within the calendar, not in March, and then have a spring training and then because I think that might have hurt him too, that there was no full spring training for some of these players. The Dodgers had I don't even know the count anymore of how many injuries. I think that should be addressed next year a little bit more, the whole injury part.
Yeah.
And it killed a lot of good teams out there that had aspirations to make it the playoffs and maybe the World Series.
Yeah.
What about you? What do you think?
Yeah, I thought it was a season that was well played, where everything was very even, and I thought that we got the best possible outcome for the World Series. And I do think that we got stuff that will get pushed to next season. So I think like the Mets will be heard from again. I think the Phillies um should be heard from again, but I can also see them like blow their team up and retool. Um
Wasn't that a big failure this season?
yeah. But the lesson that the Dodgers have taught us over the years, that the Astros have taught us over the years, and now the Phillies is winning is hard. And anybody can say that they want the run of the Astros or the Dodgers, but you have to be willing to endure losing World Series and ALCS, and you have to be willing to endure that and keep teams together because the temptation is you got to get rid of this guy and that guy and that guy and bring in this guy. And the truth of the matter is, winning is hard, and you got to stick with your team that got you there sometimes, and surround them and put a little bit better talent around them, and then they'll get over the hump.
Yeah.
But the stuff we're hearing out of Philly is that they got all these guys, Nick Castellanos, who's supposedly available, Alec Baum, who's supposedly available, and you're just like, okay, I don't know if that's the right move to make to
Yeah. What are you gonna get out of it?
disassemble your team like that.
Yeah. What are you gonna? You're not gonna get much out of it. Maybe prospectors too.
Right.
Like I don't. I think the lesson the Dodgers have taught us, and there's players out there that people haven't seen. It's just a little development, and they become good. They become good. And Max Muncy was a nobody years ago. Austin Barnes Austin Barnes is not good, but he's a good defender.
Right.
Kike, Kike, one of the guys. Tommy Edman, who that run was.
Yeah.
I think that run earned him a big paycheck.
Yeah.
I'd be
But
surprised if
also
he did.
bringing in guys that are decent somewhere else and trusting that with you they're going to be better, a la Teoscar Hernandez, who
Yeah,
was solid with the Blue Jays last year. The Red Sox tried to get him, and the Dodgers gave him 1 year deal, and he blew up. And now someone's going to pay him $100 million, and that's what you got to do. And the Phillies, if they're really going to go out and just kind of disassemble this team, I think that's the wrong move to make. Because I think overall, I think it was a great season in terms of competitive balance. We saw the rise of the
yeah,
Royals, the rise of the Tigers, who are going to be better next season. Um, and then on the other side, we saw the Dodgers be the Dodgers, and we be world beaters, which is amazing. The Padres
I
kind of
love
stepped
it.
to the plate. Um, and then you have teams like the Diamondbacks who are a few moves away from being in the spot with the Padres. You have the teams like the Cubs and Cardinals who are willing to spend money to get into that realm. Um,
Yeah,
you get the Rangers who had the year from hell, and you would think next year they'll be better and they'll be in contention again. The Mariners as well, who had to take their lumps. Um, and then you get like wild cards, like the rumors coming out of Boston is they're going to open up the wallet this offseason. I don't believe them. I want to believe them. I don't believe them. But if the Red Sox
yeah.
are
You've been around.
the
You've been around him
wallet,
for so many years.
yeah, yeah. But if they're going to open up the wallet, you think like, well, you look
Juan
at the
Soto.
you look at the AL and you're like, well, we're not that far. We're not that far. We spent a little money here and there, and all of a sudden we're in the playoffs, and all of a sudden we're playing the Yankees in the playoffs. Because as it stands right now, the AL is going to be wide open as it is this year. Houston is going to get worse because Bregman is going to leave, and
Rumors are he might stay. That he might take the hometown discount.
I'd love to see that. To be honest with you,
I love to see that too, but I doubt it.
yeah,
I think
I
it's
don't
just
believe it. That's why I think he's leaving. But I'd love to see them give him money. But so the Astros are gonna not have Bregman. The Rangers will be better. Mariners, you assume, will be better. Um, the Central, who the hell knows? The Yankees at
oh,
least will stay
that's
the
like my favorite division.
the Orioles, you would think, are gonna be kind of around the same, even though they're probably gonna lose Burns. They're probably gonna lose Santander. Um, but they're gonna be just right around the same. Um, the Rays are still gonna be kind of rebuilding. The Blue Jays, who the hell knows? That's a team that I think they need like a reset. They need to like get rid of Guerrero and Bouchard and Springer and kind of just restart. But that's neither here nor there. The AL is going to be wide open. So if the
That's a weird team to. That's a
yeah,
good case
yeah,
study.
yeah, because they threw money, but with no, they're like the Angels when the Angels just were throwing money at people, and it was just like, do you guys know how to
Nah,
build a team?
the
Like,
Miami Marlins when they won that first
yeah,
run on the new
well,
stadium.
them too, yeah. Like they're just throwing money, but they're not building a team, and that's just and so the AL is going to be wide open. So whatever team's willing to improve this offseason is definitely going to put themselves in a position to make a run in October. Um, I want to read you some of the free agents that are available or are going to be
Mm-hmm.
available because I think it's important. One, but two, I think it's also crucial to understand what we're going to get. Um, but do you think this is going to be the time we get? Is it going to be like last year where free agents aren't signing to the very end, or you think guys will be more receptive to signing faster?
Um, I doubt teams are going to open up their wallets after they've seen other teams that are in the playoffs not open up their wallets.
Yeah.
I think we might have a part two, but a little bit better than last year. But I think it's going to be close to it.
Mm.
I think the Juan Soto thing is going to drag on to like January, maybe.
And that's the one that's going to hold everything up.
Yeah, I don't think. I think he's going to have to make a decision of where to go because we know the Mets are gonna be a team that's gonna be there in contention.
Yeah.
We'll see how much they drive up the price. Uh
You
the
think he stays with the
Yankees,
Yankees?
he like we talked about it before. He fits there.
Yeah.
That summer he fits in. That summer he I don't know. He looks a natural there.
Hmm.
I don't see him as a Met. Like I don't it's hard to speak for seeing him as a Met. But again, this guy's rich. The guy in the Mets is rich, man. He's gonna throw money at places. I guess it's gonna come down to where they want to be.
Right.
I personally think it's gonna be a homer type of thing, but I think Juan Soto's best place would be in LA.
Yeah.
I think for what he brings to the table, it checks off a lot of check marks that LA wants.
Hmm.
They value the walks. They value the stolen bases. Defensively, it's not something they really value. it's valuable, but it's not something
Right, but they can
they
hide him
they
in the corner.
yeah, they could hide him in the corner. They or one of the corners.
Yeah.
I think if that were the case, I think Mookie Betts might move into center, sort of right
Hmm.
or left, and it looks. I don't. It's crazy to think, how that could be a possibility. But I think he fits there. If it's not the Yankees, it'll be the Dodgers. One of those two teams.
Yeah.
Corbin Burns, either a Brave or a Red Sox.
Really? You don't think
Yeah.
you don't think the Dodgers go after him?
Um, no,
Really?
I think there's a bigger fish they're trying to go get in overseas.
Japanese kid?
Japanese kid, yeah.
And that whole situation is gonna take some time to figure out because
The Dodgers have all. Well, the funny part about that is that he has to sign a minor league contract.
right.
Like, there's no like major league contract. It doesn't matter. It's pretty much where he wants to go.
Yeah.
As it came down to with Ohtani when he came over, he decided where to go. Like, there was no like, oh, this guy bid this much money, so they go there. No, it's everybody's offering the same. It's pretty much where you want to go.
Yeah.
But there is a post. I think there is a post CPR fee. Who's the third one?
Blake Snell? San Diego?
I can see him as Red Sox.
Are you just
I
saying
could,
that just because I'm here?
I could see him as a Yankee. I could see him as a Yankee.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that because he's familiar with the East,
Yeah. Yeah. I can see
and I
him going
think
back to the Padres too. I can see that happening.
I don't think the money is there.
Yeah. Okay. That's
I don't think the money is there for them to go get him. And I don't think it's a priority. I think they have other priorities over there. They got to go get a first baseman, which is going to be probably Christian Walker,
mm,
maybe Pete Alonso.
yeah.
Yeah, but priority. I think the Padres' priority is a first baseman. It's not a shortstop.
Yeah.
So who's next? We'll just go top 10.
Well, we talked
Or
about
I don't.
Alex Bregman.
It'll be crazy to see, but if he could fit as a Dodger, if they decide to move away from Muncy,
You would fit with the Dodgers.
if they decide to move away from Muncy, which I can see that happening,
Willie Adames. I
they
can
a
see him.
lot of people have put him in a Dodger uniform.
I can see him. He fits well with them.
I think somebody's gonna come from underneath the rug and take him.
Mm, yeah. Max Fried.
Red Sox or Angel.
Yeah, I want I want the Red Sox to get him. I like him a lot. Pete Alonso. I think he stays with the Mets. He loves being there. I could see him taking a bigger. I can see him taking a discount before I can see Bregman taking one.
It depends on a number.
Yeah.
If I had a backup team to go to, it'd probably be the Padres.
That'd be cool just from the like blow for blow type of stuff. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Teoscar, Dodger hero, Dodger legend.
Um. Well, if Soto signs the Dodgers, he won't be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the Red Sox will try to make a move at him because they tried last year to get him. I think they'll try again.
I think the Angels.
The Angels? So you think you have the Angels spending money, huh?
I think they're at the point that they're forced to spend money now.
Yeah.
I like it how during the parade or during the celebration, they went out and traded for Jorge Soler. Okay, good. Okay, guys, and they traded for Scott Kindry.
Yeah.
Kindly. Like,
The
okay,
Angels are
okay,
like,
guys,
hey, pay attention to us too. We're here.
this is our parade.
um, Anthony Santander,
You know what? You think Teo would take her discount?
the guy I saw during the parade and during
He
the,
was happy, man. That's kind of
he loves being a Dodger.
20
Kike
million
loves.
dollars.
Kike today was in what is it, Alhambra, making a like
Yeah,
telling people, "Hey, tell the Dodgers to keep me. I don't want to go anywhere." Um,
I think he signed somewhere else.
Kike,
Yeah,
yeah, but I also
and
see
then he
Kike taking.
and then he ends up coming back. That's literally how I see it.
Yeah. What about Santander?
Sant- He is Oriole right now, right?
He's an Oriole. Yeah,
Rangers.
yeah. And Christian Walker, you said Padres maybe,
Then San Diego or back to the Diamondbacks. I don't think it goes back to the
or the
Diamondbacks.
Yankees. I can see the Yankees making a move for Christian Walker.
Rizzo for Walker?
Well, Rizzo, they're not. Rizzo, if he comes back to the Yankees, he's gonna have to take a pay cut because they
No,
already.
that's what I'm saying. Like Rizzo for Walker. So
Right, yeah,
Rizzo will be out and Walker will come in.
yeah,
Not a trade type of thing, but
right, yeah. I can see that happening.
that's an upgrade too. He's very good defensively with the glove. The bat's okay. What else we got?
And I mean that's pretty much the top guys. Because then you get names, Paul Goldschmidt.
You think Bueller leaves?
Who?
Bueller, Walker Bueller?
I think the Dodgers are gonna pay him.
You think so?
Yeah. You don't think so?
I think eventually becomes a reliever.
So you don't think so that means the Dodgers won't pay for that.
No, I think his starting days might be coming to an end pretty soon.
Mm.
It's crazy. I was reading an article on the Dodgers' financial situation, and they gained an additional $120 million for winning the World Series,
Yeah.
plus the deferred money from Otani.
Not huh?
That's crazy.
Yeah. That's ridiculous.
That's just. If I were another team, that's just brilliant, man. That's just a brilliant financial management 101. You would never thought the Yankees in the 90s would be like this.
No.
They just bought everybody no matter what price it was, and they care less. There was no like budget behind it.
Yeah.
But it's crazy. These guys are using the financial stuff and figuring it out. But I guess he wants to win. That's how bad the guy wants to win.
He says he wants to win 9 more. So
Well, he needs to show up.
yeah.
We were talking about and we were talking about with some of my coworkers like today we don't feel like showing up. We're either gonna show Aaron Judge GIF or it's gonna be a Otani GIF on our chat. I'm like, damn, that's cold. What was before anything? I know we already talked about the World Series, but what was like one of your highlights of the World Series? Because I know you watched it. Mine was Ice Cube.
Nice.
Not even the series being played. It was just
You love
it
Ice
was
Cube. Yeah.
oh it first things first. I didn't expect it. I wasn't on my phone like prior hours prior to the game, so I didn't even see it get leaked. If it was even leaked,
Right.
it was just one of those like, oh wow. And then like the lyrics he I was like, oh, okay, all right. I think that was. I think that would rank number two. Number one was Freddie, of course.
Yeah, I think the best moment was probably Freddie, just because that was such a cool moment, and you're gonna remember. Like that's gonna be a like, you tell your kids or your grandkids, like,
That's
"Hey,
Kirk
do
Gibson.
you remember that?" And it's like, actually, yeah, I know exactly where I was when that happened. Um, my other favorite moment is just seeing the Yankees lose and just seeing them get crushed, and that's all I wanted. I just didn't want the Yankees to win, and that made me happy. And I told you when you guys claimed congratulations, beat the Yankees for me, because that's all I wanted.
Yes.
That's all I wanted. Um, so the Yankees losing, their fans thinking they have a shot, and then just getting crushed, just made me happy.
We didn't get to talk about the whole fan thing either on Mookie Betts.
What did you think about that? Had you ever seen something like that? I had never seen anything like that. Like that's like
Outrageous,
that crazy.
outrageous like that?
Yeah,
No.
I had never seen anything so crazy like that. It made me laugh. I thought it was so fun because it looked like a prank. Like it looked like it was so ridiculous, so over the top. I had never
The
seen it.
last, the last craziest thing I remember watching in a game was actually last two. Where one was Milton Bradley throwing the bottle at the fan.
Right. Yeah.
That was crazy.
Right.
And then when a fan threw a beer at somebody in the bullpen in Chicago,
Mm,
and they had to stop the game. Actually, I had three in the Cardinals. The whole forfeit thing with the Cardinals
yeah.
when the people threw the balls on the field.
Right. The craziest thing that I can remember was when the White Sox first base coach got jumped by two fans.
No,
You don't remember that? There were he
really?
was yeah.
Was he on the field?
Yeah, he was on the field. It was 2002. And it was the White Sox versus, let's see. See if I can find it.
Was it his Angels?
It's these two fans like this
Damn,
this
I gotta look it up now.
the son and his
Tucker
dad.
at the plate. Tucker bunting, pops it up. Mike Forsey will make the diving catch. All of a sudden,
Let me see if I can find it and I can show it to you. All right, first base coach Tom Gamboa. Here, let me show it to you right here. Let me see if I can share my screen. If I can share my screen, then we can do it all in real time. Let's see.
The technology, the technology.
Can
Oh,
you
here
see
it is.
it?
Yeah, I don't need to hear it though, so just go put the
Yeah, yeah.
volume down.
You can see it?
Yeah.
All right. So it's the White Sox versus the Royals.
Mhm.
But just for those that are listening.
Oh boy.
And these two fans get onto the field. Now, this is in Chicago, so the White Sox are the home team. And they start beating the hell out of the
Oh boy.
Royals first base coach. And it's his dad and his son, and they just attack.
With no shirts.
Yeah, no shirts. They just start attacking this
That
guy.
is
It was
okay.
so ridiculous.
That has to
I,
that's up there now.
I had never seen that before.
That's up there with Mookie Betts. Wow. And what was the
Yeah, it
reason?
was. I I don't remember. I just remember they came at him.
He lost his hearing permanently. Result of the attack. Wow. Crazy. White Sox fans attack Royals first base coach Tom Gamboa. Just for you on YouTube.
Yeah. So, yeah, so that was nuts. So that's probably the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Oh wow.
On in the field. But yeah, the Mookie Betts one was like so outrageous. It was
That just has to like rank in like New York embarrassing moments.
yeah.
New York fans embarrassing moment. Because I remember New York fans have done the stupidest things, said the dumbest things. That I was just like, how did this guy keep his composure the whole time?
Yeah.
I'm serious. One guy's
Right.
holding your hand down, the other guy's pulling your glove. I literally would have swung at the guy.
Uh, I thought it was so out of control that it just cracked me up. It
And
just
it was like the first inning.
yeah.
It's like, dude, you wasted all this money on playoff tickets, and then
I think those guys are season ticket holders or are season
well, then you wasted all that money in tickets, and
because for
because you
game
still have to pay for them.
yeah, because they got suspended for game 5 and they gave their tickets to like some kid with cancer or something like that.
Yeah.
Um
Don't you hate that, the whole PR thing?
yeah.
Like, why did they even have to put out? They could just said, "Oh, okay, we gave the tickets away." Nobody needs to know who.
Or
Nobody
why
needs to
even
know.
say hey they were suspended?
Yeah,
Just let it be, whatever.
yeah. Like, why does that have to be like all PR-ish? Like,
Yeah.
oh, we did this with the tickets, and who cares? I don't care.
Yeah.
I didn't even. We know the guys got ejected. It's like what was it, the fan that robbed the home run
Right. Yeah.
in LA? Like,
Yeah.
we knew the guy was ejected, and then it was funny how the guy ran and then they caught him and then they took him out.
Yeah, he told his son, "Let's go." Like he was,
Yeah, pick up the stuff and let's go.
yeah.
I think he saved that. I think he saved that game for them.
Yeah, but I mean,
I think it would have been a potential triple.
yeah. So good Dodger fan, that guy. Um,
We were just criticizing them too.
yeah.
Put serious pride to that.
um,
What about the parade? I didn't even ask you about that.
so the parade was packed, a lot of people. Um, Dodger fans were really happy, and you got a lot of hype around the players. Everybody was super excited to see Magic. I noticed Magic was a big winner. Everybody was like super excited to see Magic. Um, and it was just cool. It was cool that the Dodger players were engaging. I had never gone to a parade before, so that was cool.
Yeah,
Um,
they look fun. They look fun from TV.
yeah, it was cool. We took the train, which I'm glad we did because driving would have been insane. Um,
What did you take the goal line?
the blue line. And so it was cool. We got a good spot. We were right by the rail, and um, we saw most of the guys. And then some of the guys were on the other side, but it was cool. It was a cool moment. It was cool to be there and to see so many people excited for the team.
Appreciate. Yeah,
Yeah, and appreciate what they couldn't have in 2020. So that was cool.
I was good.
Yeah.
I saw it from TV. Unfortunately, I wasn't there.
Yeah. Next year.
I wasn't. Yeah, next year. But I did have my moment, like I always do.
Right.
What was it? They clinched on, was it Tuesday, Wednesday,
Wednesday.
Thursday? So I was there Thursday.
There
So
at Dodger Stadium?
yeah, so I work in East LA, and I had ordered my stuff the day prior, and I was like, you know what? I can't wait. If I'm gonna go to the parade tomorrow, I need something. Let's go get a shirt. So I went to go get the championship shirt
At Dodger Stadium.
at Dodger Stadium. Pulling up, and I was like, wait. I was looking at my phone, and I was like, oh, the Dodgers had just arrived.
Mm.
And I was like, oh, this could be good. So we parked, walked on. Actually, no. They told us we couldn't get in because of the store hadn't opened yet. So the store opened at 11 o'clock. We got there like at 9:50 ish. My boss is listening to this. I was working. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. He was actually with me.
Yeah.
So it was all good. So we got there. So while we're getting off, we're going up. I think it's Vince Scully
Yeah.
Lane. We see a car pulling out, surrounded with people, and I was like, "Oh, of course, me. Oh shit, I gotta go. Get me
Yeah.
off the car." Oh, got off
Right.
the car, and it was Gavin Lux. Gavin Lux is there pulling up. He was surrounded by a bunch of people. Just talk. He was there for a while.
Yeah.
And then he drove off. And then the next guy we saw was Teoscar Hernandez. He was a cool guy. Third guy was Freddie Freeman. Freddie Freeman was not happy at all to see people. He was
really?
He was ready to go. He was ready to go. If you see my video out there in the Instagram, you can see him just saying, "Hey, get out of the way. I'm trying to get out of here." Like he was just like, well, he had his kids in the car. We kind of understood. I kind of understood.
Yeah.
I got close, said hi, and whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I'm over this already. Like this is getting like I'm like kind of irritating the player. So we're going up the hill. So they finally let us in, which is so the security people saw what was going on. People were just going to the players' cars, and they're like, you know what, we're gonna open. They open at 10:15. So yeah, I was like, okay, cool. So we were going up the hill. I see some guy with tattoos. And I'm like, wait, who's that? And I'm thinking in my head, like, oh, that's Anthony Banda. The guy was really saying, nah. So I go up to his car, dab him up. He's like, oh, what's up, man? What's up, Banda? And yeah, that was my moment. We talked for a little bit, and then some great job, good pitching. Hopefully we come back next year.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah.
Is he a free agent?
Not sure.
Yeah.
But it was cool because he had the little mask in his dashboard.
Oh yeah.
So that mask, yeah. And that's kind of how I knew. I was like, wait, like I saw. We saw. Oh, before that, sorry. So first one, Gavin Lux was coming out, and guess who dodges all the traffic and leaves?
Mookie?
Number 17 himself.
Ohtani
just sees it, goes around it, and
yeah, Ohtani's no dummy.
I was like, oh my god,
he's no dummy.
I was like,
you're not gonna trap me.
I'm like, we got the wrong guy. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, talk to Gavin, sure.
Yeah, he's like, talk to Gavin. He's a yeah, there was other people that people didn't know. Mark Pryor was there, the strength coach. It was but that was kind of my thing. I was like, you know what? Like, I got to see this. I'm okay. You know, I don't need to be in front of all these people and just to and let's show my appreciation.
Yeah,
but it was cool. It was cool seeing like the parade and everything. I wish they picked somewhere bigger. Like the Coliseum would have been perfect.
Yeah, that would have been.
Remember how the Lakers did it that one year?
Yeah, that would have been sick.
That would have been. But the reason I would have done it in the Coliseum is because we played there before.
Yeah,
we used to play there, so that might have been good. But
yeah, that would have been awesome had it been the Coliseum.
I think the Dodger Stadium celebration was okay. I wanted to see who's the guy that sings? Oh, Lamar. Is it Kendrick Lamar?
Oh,
the guy that sings a song?
Yeah.
I would have loved to see him open up. That would have popped off everything.
Yeah, they went Ice Cube.
Like I think Ice Cube was like, okay, we already saw you, bro. Like, just move along.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully we get one next year, and I can go. Hopefully we go together.
Yeah.
So
That'll be the plan.
I'm so jealous of you.
Yeah, I was just there for support. I was there supporting other Dodger fans who were there. So
I love you. You're just an undercover Dodger fan, bro. Just I
no,
already know you're there.
I am
I,
a Red Sox fan through and through. I have a lot of
yeah, but
people that I care about that love the Dodgers. So I'm just good here for support. That's all. That's all.
and have fun while doing it, right?
And it just the fun part is you guys beat the you guys played and beat the Yankees, so that was cool. That was the fun part.
Yeah.
Do you have a final thought?
Well, so this is kind of the end. This is the end of the season.
Yeah,
This
it's the
is
end
the
of the
last
season.
time you'll hear me till hopefully in a few months. Uh, I just hope next year we could do a little. We could go bigger. Uh, I think our following is great right now. The following we have is great. I hope just bigger things next year. The game is growing, so I hope we grow as the game grows. I don't know, it's just more of appreciation to the people that listen to us,
Yeah.
have gave us their ears, their wherever they listen on their cars, their phones, wherever.
Mm.
Uh, Thank you for your support. Appreciate it. I know Germans appreciate more appreciative than me because I just come on for MLB. I don't come on for anything else. But just keep supporting this guy. This guy's a great guy. He has good stuff out there. Uh, Thank you for having me. I'll be back
Yeah.
next year, of course. I'll be back here next year. Uh,
Something
we're,
breaks.
we're and we're gonna. Oh yeah, something's gonna break. Of course, yeah. I'm always on call for breaks, but I plan to take my winter off and then come back again in spring training.
Yeah.
Um, as we always do every year. I think this is just gonna be year 6 or year 5
Year
together.
6. Yeah.
Year 6.
Yeah.
Um, it's been a long.
Oh, year
Well, we
5.
know
Year
the
5. Year 5.
okay. Year 5. Year 5.
Yeah, because we started 2020, so year 5. Yeah.
Yeah, so keep listening. Send us the feedback. Send us questions. David, I'm still waiting for you to get on with me. Talk some sports. Talk some boxing. Uh, whatever. Talk
Well,
whatever.
we'll set that pot up during the winter break. We'll do that.
I'll make a surprise visit for you guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, fans, appreciate it. I appreciate you, German, a lot. Thank you for giving me the airtime.
I
Yeah,
couldn't do this without you. So it's a pleasure from my end as well. So
and the Dodgers are champions to next October, so I'm
yeah,
gonna
so you
enjoy it as much as I can.
can gloat this. You can gloat. I was surprised that you didn't have like your Dodger hat champion on when you
Oh,
when
it's not
you
here yet, and then that's unfortunate. Yeah, it's unfortunate that the Fanatic shipping company is not as great at the logistics as I wish I would have had the next day, but you know,
for real.
I'm
Like if
forever gonna
anyone
be
can
it.
do it, like come on,
Yep.
Fanatic. Yeah, I ordered some stuff for Stephanie for anniversary, and it's like, come on, like what are we
Yeah,
doing? What are we
exactly.
doing? Like,
So if I forgot to say how much I paid for my shirt that I went to Dodger Stadium for. It was $60.
yeah, yeah. I mean, surprise I'm
Yeah,
a champion.
that one hurt. That one hurt. And my jersey forever would be full of champagne. Uh, I don't plan to wash it.
Yeah. Well,
I haven't washed that jersey since the Cardinals wildcard game. That was that.
really?
Yeah. So that thing is
Yeah, that's
stains
great.
and everything. So
We'll see.
superstition. But yeah, thank you. What's your final thought?
God, I mean, it's really hard to follow that one up. My final thought is for the Red Sox: spend some money. Look what the Yankees did. The Yankees suck.
Well, the Yankees didn't do.
No, but look what the Yankees did. The Yankees paid some money, made some moves, and even though their team sucked, they made the World Series. And we can make fun of them now for losing. We can make fun of them for having a dumb manager. We can make fun of them for a bunch of things. But they'll look at us and say, "Hey, we played in the World Series. Where were you guys?" And
Yeah.
I'd rather my team make, and I have learned this through the 49ers. I would rather my team be in contention and lose in heartbreaking fashion in the playoffs than to not be in the playoffs at all.
Facts.
So,
Facts.
Red Sox, please make some moves, spend some money, make this team competitive. I'm not saying give Juan Soto $700 million. I'm just make this team serviceable. You won 81 games with a team that had no pitching and inconsistent offense. Get better pitching, get some arms for the bullpen, and add some consistency on offense, and we would be in the playoffs. That's all I'm asking. I'm not asking for a three World Series. I'm not asking for
I am.
I just compete. Can we just be a competitive team? That's all I'm asking for.
Not 82 and 80.
82 and 80. Let's improve one game at a time. And Trout, ask for a trade. Ask for a trade. Do it.
Please help us.
Please.
Baseball gods got to get him out of there.
Yeah, baseball needs to intervene. But like, hey, you know what? We can't have him.
Let's ship him to Sacramento.
Yeah. And
before we go off the air, the Oakland A's are officially gone as of today.
Yeah, they've officially dropped Oakland, and that's all she wrote for Oakland. Sorry for the people of Oakland. We did a whole pod just for you guys, just lamenting you losing. But today, the A's announced that they will only be called the A's for next season.
Yep, look at this.
Yeah. The A's, the Athletics Instagram. Yeah.
Athletics.
Sad day.
I love how they put 9-time champion.
Yeah, they're gonna take that history with them. Yeah, so awful. All right. I'll talk to you in the very near future.
Yes,
Congratulations on your Dodgers. Best of luck in free agency. Not that you need it. You have all the money in the world. And pace yourself.
I wish I had all the money in the world.
Well, your team has all the money.
My team has,
Your team has all the money in the world. But pace yourself with this celebration. You got an entire year to celebrate. So pace yourself little by little.
Champ, please.
That's the pod. Thank you to Angel. Thank you to Triumph. Thank you to Harry. 5 years total from this pod and the other pod. Talking baseball. Love talking baseball with him. And he's obviously going to carry the title of champ into next year. So we'll see. We'll see how it all turns out for him and the Dodgers. But you can listen to this podcast anywhere you get your pod. So please rate, review, and subscribe. I have another pod coming for you on Friday. Due to the scheduling, I'll have Christian World 3 Friday instead of Wednesday this week. But that's coming Friday. So until next time, there's a podcast. Real Madrid suffered a devastating loss today. Might talk about it on Friday. But things are not good. Things are not right with Real Madrid right now. I think they'll right the ship. I think they'll be fine. But things are not looking good. I think Mbappe's pushing and rushing a little bit. And he's trying to do a little too much. But anyway, That's the podcast. I'll talk to you later. Hala Madrid. Glory, glory, Man United. God, we got a coach. Viva la máquina. Go Lakers, even though we lost to the Pistons. Embarrassing. And the Niners are back. CMC's back. We got a D tackle from the Texans. Let's go. Bang, bang, Niner gang. The Other Podcast was brought to you by Triumph Protective Coatings. You can find Triumph Protective Coatings on Instagram, Triumph_Coatings. You can call them or text them 626-436-4702. They offer awesome customer service and they do amazing work. So reach out to them for your next project, and if you use promo code ARROWSUP, you get 15% off your next order. So reach out to them, they'll take care of you. Triumph Protective Coatings.